So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check. 80 weapon.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
That's it, baby.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Ready?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Good side, baby. That's baby side. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go.
Go, go. Boy, 51.
Hey, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Hey, get it.
From midfield, here's Locke.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Devin White able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Check nickel, hey, zoom. Yo, cheat it down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke.
Check back.
And he's going to go down again. Kendall Beckwith providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Check tight end, check tight. Check tight.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The tackle made by Todd Davis.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
All day, dog. Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right.
They'll go again to Jones.
3 down, 3 down.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. He's got Evans. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Are we really in the 2nd half here? And this is the first time we've seen Jameis Winston connect with Mike Evans?
Yeah, you know that they missed that in the first half. Up until this point, they've really missed it, haven't they?
I think that's a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Check the backer, check the backer. Even. Hey, turn it out. 80 weapon. Check. Lucky.
Draw play, Winston to Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Let's go.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the 1st. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Check.
Jameis now on 1st down. He completes it to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Pick the edge, pick the edge.
Let's go, let's convert, let's convert, let's convert.
Trick three.
Now on 2nd and 13, Winston. He completes it to Evans. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Ready.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Triple T.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Winston. It's caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come up in an offset eye. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Peyton Barber, his first touchdown of the new season, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Forced out to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Check your hot read.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
I got one. Showing it.
Let's go.
On 2nd down now. It's Lindsey, and this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The defense did their job. Fourth quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Ready.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Nice, sweetheart.
Again, it's Jones. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On the delay, Jones. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Mike 35, Mike 35.
Watch the screen. Kill.
He's coming.
Get even.
He's coming. Double up.
Let's go.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
All day, baby. Let's get
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Check 26, check 26. Protein spill.
Slam.
Sneak grip.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey.
Run.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Topper. Shoot.
They'll go again with Lindsey.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
That's where you belong.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Broncos on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Hey, Haywood.
Back to throw. Lock.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Big kick right there to give him the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The Bucs on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Shift. Hey, stop. Let's go.
Now Winston. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Ready? Black 22.
Ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Here's Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. A good pickup there at 22.
All right, they picked up yardage, but they've got to get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it. They've got 1 timeout left. Want to save it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go
The
now.
Broncos
10-2
onto the field,
stop.
ready to start their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and count.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Boom! That's how we do it.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Bucs, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.